Hello, so I ended up watching another movie. It's on my TV there, it's called Thamma. It's an Indian movie I've watched, and for those who are going to listen to it on Spotify when I eventually upload it on there, it's in the background. You've got like a image of like a woman, and then the big face of a woman, and then there's like a guy, there's like a guy in the image as well. And for those who don't know, I have reviewed Indian films a lot last year actually, did a lot of reviews on the Indian side of things, going to the cinema, experience it with a crowd and things, and I enjoy these types of films. Sure, there's a few of them where they're not the greatest ones ever, but I do get a kick out of them. I do enjoy them and stuff like that. Like I used to think, when I first started watching Indian movies, I couldn't really get into them, but now I do. Whenever I do watch them, I do try and take my time with these types of movies. I'm not out here trying to binge watch every single one, because when you watch one Indian movie, it can feel pretty compacted, a lot going on, really crazy over the top stuff. So that's why exactly this is probably the first Indian movie review I've not done since a couple months or something like that. So there is all of that. So for a bit of context, Thamma, which I stumbled across on Amazon Prime yesterday, I've watched the movie, I watched the trailer just to get an idea. I thought that this movie was going to be enjoyable, and I have to say that I enjoyed this movie. I really did enjoy this movie because it actually felt a bit different to what I usually expect from an Indian film. Like, for example, when I watch an Indian movie, usually it's like action hero stuff, it's really crazy over the top stuff with dancing. Sure, there is some of that, some dancing, and the dance numbers still exist in this movie, but it's not like the action where the guy goes after the gold, he has to save the girl. Like, this one feels like like there's a twist on saving the girl, on being the big bad ass hero, because this is actually a vampire supernatural movie where you've got this woman who is this vampire, this supernatural woman that can jump about the place and things like that, but she keeps it a secret from her partner in the movie, which is the guy back there in that image. And you have this dynamic where these two love partners, they are trying to figure out how she is going to reveal the mystery that she is the vampire, that she is supernatural. And it goes all out with this whole mythology where there's like a temple with all of these people, and then there's like vampires, and there's like a whole entire like lore based around it, like a whole mythology, a whole kind of thing where it does explain why these people are the way that they are, and it has that kind of thing where it goes really into depth throughout the movie about the mythology, while trying to be an action movie, while trying to make you laugh at the same time. So there's a lot to enjoy about the film. I have to say, it is a really enjoyable movie, and there's just this sense of aura about the main character, about the guy that you follow. Like, it starts off like that he's gonna fall in love with this girl, or we've seen this before, and then when you watch the movie and you watch him break into action and all that in the especially in the final parts of the movie, wow, it is just an awesome film to watch, just entertaining start to finish. And obviously I do actually also like the kind of dance numbers in this movie, how she is dancing in the like the kind of temple setting. It looks like parts of it you could say like, it looks like a nightclub, but it is in the kind of medieval, the kind of mythological, kind of supernatural setting where she's just dancing, and there's all the guys moving about, and there's like hundreds of them just dancing and moving about, and I like all of that kind of stuff. I don't know why I said medieval. I would say it's more mythological, more supernatural, but yeah, there's a lot of that stuff in the movie where it is just jam packed with a lot of that stuff, and I'm definitely looking to watch a lot more like supernatural Indian movies. This one felt a lot different. Like I don't need to just watch the big action gunshots and all that. There's clearly a market for supernatural Indian movies, and just so you know that this one is actually a Bollywood industry film, so it's in Hindi. It is traditionally a Bollywood film, so overall I have to give this movie about an 8 out of 10, because the trailer made me think that it's just a silly comedy movie with a love dynamic, but then the movie itself has just a lot more going for it. There's a lot more going on. There's a lot to enjoy about the movie, and I personally liked the style of the film overall. So hope you enjoyed this review, and stay tuned for more like this one. This was really quite a enjoyable film I watched last night on Amazon Prime. So see you later, and I'll be back for more reviews. Bye.